Alright, welcome back, fellow gamers, to another edition of the Radscast. Cyber here, as always, coming to you live from the Overwatch 2 beta. This is actually the second time I got to play the beta. I did get to play it originally on PC, briefly. I didn't play very long. I had a hard time with it back then because I didn't understand the maps. I didn't understand some of the situations of the new game modes, and the new map setups. And of course, this game is very, very tough when you don't have a group of people playing together on mic. And this game is even more so because this game, because it's a 5v5 versus a 6v6, is more team oriented. And they even say that in this game, that this is more for the hardcore players than it is for the casuals. I mean, the casual people, you can come in and play whatever, sure, but they're probably not going to get as much out of it as the more hardcore players are, because you really have to strategize. You really have to be able to communicate. You really have to be able to talk to people and plan out your strategies. And 9 times out of 10, that is not what's happening in a lot of the general situations. Too many people, unfortunately, they come in here, kind of rogue, and do their own things, whatever, and they don't have their mics on. Those that do are usually, a lot of times, are trolling people. It's really, really difficult sometimes to try to find a decent group of people you can play with, and that you can really do anything with, as far as trying to get a decent game together. Which in many ways sucks, because that means that your experience and your time in the game is going to be hindered by that, which is never any fun. And so when I first played, I had a really, really difficult time because I had nobody to talk to. I had nobody on chat, nobody in mic. No one to coordinate with. I'm trying to, and back then I was just trying to be healer. I figured I'll just be a healer, figure out what's going on, not try to do anything else, and see what happens. And I'm trying to heal people, but I'm getting killed left, right, and center. I have no one protecting me, no one guarding me. My team is not pressing forward and pressing the point. Because I believe it was the oh dang, I can't remember the name. I still know the name of all the maps yet, but I believe it's the New York one, because you have to capture the point to get the fire truck moving. And my team was going nowhere close to the point. Everyone just kept dying at the choke because there was no coordination, there was no cohesion in the group. It was an absolute disaster, and after like 3 or 4 matches like this, I gave up. I wasn't having fun. I wasn't trying any of the new heroes. I mean, I tried to check them out when, in the practice mode, but I was having a hard time figuring some of these things out, and it wasn't the easiest thing in the world. And so I didn't try to play anything new. I figured I'd play healer, get used to the game, see what's going on, and then I can ease myself into the thing. But of course, streaming and other things came up, and I didn't realize how short the beta was. And before I knew it, because I didn't get in when it first started, I applied for it but didn't get in. I had to get the invite by watching Costa Kennedy, who is a Overwatch League player, former player, and now an analyst on the Overwatch desk for the Overwatch League. I had to watch him play for several hours to get the drop, so I can get the code, so I can get into the game, and then download it on my PC and the whole 9 yards. And yeah, it was a hassle, and I didn't get in right away, and I didn't get back to it. By the time I tried to get back, I was going to get back into it, beta was already over. Like, oh damn. So I didn't really get a chance to play. So did again, came in, applied for it for PlayStation, because it was going to be on the consoles now, so it's on PlayStation 4 and 5, Xbox One, Series S and X. I don't know if it's on Switch or not, but as I said, it's available on the consoles, so they want to see how it plays on consoles, with the cross-play and everything, and make sure everything's working okay, because first it was just computer only, just PC only, just to get some of the bugs worked out. Now this is trying to get all the bugs worked out, make sure that the players, the characters aren't too OP, so they're working out the builds, whatever, especially on the new characters, and just trying to get everything situated, because they had to make changes to some of the characters. As you can see, of course, and I mentioned this before, Doomfist is now a tank, so they had to rework him. They reworked Orissa's kit. They reworked some of Winston's kit. They reworked some of Zarya's kit. So there's some differences there. They reworked Bastion totally. They changed Cassidy's a little. They changed Sombra's. I think everybody else is pretty much the same. They might have made some minor changes here and there to some of the other characters, but nothing too major or too overdone. But those were like the main big ones, the main ones they had to change. So they had to make sure all this works. And we're gonna go over the kits, we're gonna go over the characters, and we're gonna go over the looks of the new characters. Before we do that, of course, we always want to do some little housekeeping at the beginning. And first off, I want to say thank you to Reed Hendo Painter. Apparently, he started following me 9 hours ago. I'm not sure which stream that he saw my thing on. Could have been on Tipsy Tunes. I love Tipsy Tune. Could have been on somebody else's, because I was on a couple things earlier today. But yeah, he or she decided to follow my channel, so thank you very much for doing that. I appreciate it so very, very much. We're actually at 379. I'm getting close to 400 followers, which is amazing, especially since I have no one watching. I think that's the funniest part. And, you know, I love everybody. They try to follow along. They try to show their support, you know, and that's all fine and dandy. That's why I tell people, if you're coming in, you're watching, you don't want to follow, you don't need to. I'm as far as followers go, I'm good with followers. I don't need 20 million, followers. 20 million subs would be nice, but I don't need 20 million followers, because I have nearly 400 subs and no viewers. And that's what I want. I want people to come in and watch the show, hopefully enjoy the show, stick around, and just try to be a part of what I'm trying to do here, which is basically just have fun. So really, that's all I ask of you guys. Whether you're watching this on YouTube, whether you're watching this live on twitch.tv/Ratscast, I don't care. I don't ask you to follow. I don't ask you to sub. I don't ask for any of that. If you wish to do that, you wish to put notifications on, follow me on my Instagram or my Twitter account. Awesome, great, thank you. Don't need to. The only thing you need to do is just, if you can, to please be here. Try to be part of. Try to watch along. Even if you don't chat, just try to watch along, and offer me that support, because that's what I need. If I had 3, 4, 5 viewers, I would be ecstatic just to see that number go up from 1 to something other than 1. When I go to YouTube and I post something and I see that I had 10 viewers, 20 viewers, I get excited to see that people stop in and watch the channel. Even if it didn't stay that long, at least I had people interacting with my content, and that to me is more important, and that's what I appreciate from you guys, is that show of support, that you coming in and checking out the channel. So hopefully you stay longer, but just the interaction of you guys being here is more than enough for me. So thank you guys for that. I do appreciate it. As always, tomorrow is Sunday, which means the Minecrafter show should be on. Hopefully around 7, usually starts around 8 more often than not. But of course, that's me and my nephew, that Gamer Guy 113. As always, we'll be coming in and we will be playing some Minecraft. Which on YouTube is definitely a crowd favorite. It has been for a while, so hopefully you guys can come check out that either live or when it gets posted there. But yeah, Minecraft show for sure. Wednesdays, of course, is my replay Wednesdays, and we're going through right now. Just Cause 3 is the game I'm playing. I have been so caught up. I was trying to play Fall Guys. I love Fall Guys. I want to get back into Fall Guys and do more Fall Guys streams. But I've been so caught up with this Arcade-A-Geddon game that I got free of the PlayStation Plus that it's consuming my time. It's consuming everything. I literally have to stop it to do other things. I'll be playing, even if I'm not streaming, and I have a friend of mine who's going to play Fall Guys and wants me to join, so now I have to quit what I'm doing, jump out so I can jump into Fall Guys, so I can play Fall Guys for a couple hours, because all I want to do is play this game. It's an amazing game. It's absolutely fun. I'm having so much fun. So we're definitely going to be doing more of that. When, I'm not sure. Maybe I'll do it on Tuesdays as replacement for the Destiny Tuesdays. Because as far as I know, if we don't have any story content coming out, I'll check this Tuesday to see if anything happens. But as far as I can tell, there is no new content. There's no new story content. It's just going over the same stuff over and over again until they decide to push something out for us. Okay. Now that is out of the way, let's get into the hero gallery. So first off, I pretty much changed all the characters. So this is the new skin for D.Va. They changed it. They gave her more white. They changed her mech ever so much. Gave us a slightly new look. I kind of like the look of the thing and the outfit. I don't like the headgear. They changed her headphones. I like the old headphones. I also don't like the fact that they put her hair up in a ponytail. I hate the ponytail. I don't like it, Blizzard. I don't like it. I like my original skin. The classic D.Va with the hair hanging down was gorgeous. She looks beautiful. And you can see here the mech is completely different. The thrusters, they look more like speakers here versus thrusters, because I guess the fire comes off of it. The other one looks more like some sort of proton thruster or something, where it's going to be, pulsating energy. And yeah, the look of it, like I said, the look is nice, but the new look of the mech is cleaner. It looks better. It has more of the blue elements that the Ulva doesn't have, as well as a lot more white. So it matches D.Va's outfit a little bit better, even though she has a lot more white than she used to have. But yeah, I think I like the old headset with the black and the pink, with the little touch of green and the long hair versus this outfit. The outfit itself is fine, but I'm talking about the headset and the thing. Also, her face is a little different. And I think I like it with the longer hair because her features a little bit softer here. She looks, she looks like a young, beautiful young lady. And here she looks a little more, I don't know, gruff looking. I don't know what the word is. But she does not look like the same character at all. It does not look like the same character model at all. It looks like they redid her completely. They didn't keep her facial features. They changed the facial features. Her face looks a lot rounder than it does here. Here is a little more oval and streamlined at the cheeks and the jaw, where here it's a lot more rounded and a lot more fuller than it was before, and I don't like it. I just don't like the look of it. But that's Diva. And we're going to go back to the skin I normally have her in, which is this bad boy. Oh, they won't let me change. I forgot about that. It's so weird. If you have the skin available and you change it on if you change it in the old game, in the original game, the skin will stick. If you change it here, for some reason, it doesn't always work. Excuse me. I had a cough though. Yeah, some of the skins did not change like I wanted. I want to change some of the skins to give so you can see what the new look is versus the old ones from whatever I was wearing, and so I didn't have to go hunt it down. But I think Wrecking Ball and I think one of the other persons, the skin would not allow me to change it for some crazy reason. I don't know why. So this is Doomfist. Doomfist, his head is completely changed. His forehead, his eyebrows are more defined. They look almost like a helmet because the metal and stuff looks like that holds the metal piece and is cutting down into his eyes. They gave more definition to the fist, more definition to his hand. His outfit has a lot more color, a lot more style. Definitely gets that very African feel, which I really like. I like the look of this character now. He looks a lot. Whoops, it looks a lot better than the original. This is the original right here, where it's just the torn sash, which I don't know why it would be a torn sash. Just the plain white pants, the metal glove with the two spikes on it, and just that little band right there. I mean, it's just that whole thing is very simple. Just the paint job on his face and arms, nothing really spectacular. The whole feet thing looks just really, really weird. I think this one looks much better. They did away with the open toes and closed the shoes up, give him a more shoe look. Even though it's obviously he's, a cyborg of sorts, because his, the legs are and the hand have been changed prosthetically. So definitely good look for him. Junker Queen, brand new character, so there's gonna be no skins of her. Yeah, the torn stockings, the spikes on the one shoe, the crop top with the torn open section for the breast. That wonderful spiky arm, the feathers on the side over there, the spike on the shoulders. Just a great look, a wonderful character. She looks amazing, and she plays even better. I love playing her. I played her several times in the beta. I've actually won with her a couple times too. I did a push map with this character and just was raking hell over enemies. So she's a lot of fun, definitely. Arissa has some major changes. I mean, like I said, they got that wire thing above her head. Why? I have no idea. The horns she used to have been shortened. They changed her color scheme ever so much. She has more of an, I think looks even more like an animal, like a horse thing or elephant or something with the legs than they used to be. And you can see here, if you come up here, this is the original, which looks more like she looks like an animal, but looks more like a metallic or a metal animal versus what it was before. Hi viewer, how you doing? Thanks you for joining. I appreciate you showing up here. You have the bongo in the back, which they kind of reduced in the thing. Like I said, you have those really big horns, and I love the eyes, the way the eyes are, and then of course the gun is very big, very prominent. And this one, like I said, the gun is still there, but they reshaped it so it looks better. The bongo, like I said, you almost don't notice it sometimes because it's sitting there the way it sits on her back. And then they have instead of having like the horn sticking out, they have those cables sticking out like her hair is hanging down. So, you know, they gave her more hair, even though she doesn't have hair. That's all cable, which I don't understand. And she, like I said, that thing hanging up on top kind of reminds me of Lucio. So it's like, okay. And then of course, then the little drape thing that has in front, the little cloth in front, loincloth, whatever you want to call it, hanging out. Definitely a little more prominent looking, very nice. They completely changed her kit, of course. Reinhardt, another major change. I'm sure you guys seen this already because this was posted ages ago. They completely changed his outfit. They have the tags, like the loops hanging down, whatever. The little spikies on the shoes. They have the tags in the back now also. Almost like as if he needs them to put them on. And the helmet is gone, so you can see his head now. Now he's got the ponytail in the back and the really thick, long, shaggy beard. I did it again. Whereas before, you had the helmet. Instead of a single spike, or a double spike, it's a single spike. And it looks more like just, you know, a regular set of like ancient armor. And then of course if you go to where is it? This one, where you can see his face, he just has, you know, long hair, not super long hair like with the other one, and the beard, but you can't tell how bad the beard is, but I don't think it looks as long as the current one does. I think the new one, the beard is a lot longer and it looks a lot thicker. Definitely a different look for him. I know something to drink here. Woo-woo. Okay, so did my thing screw up again? I think it did. I hate when that happens. Yes, it did. I hate when that happens. Unfortunately, PlayStation 4, because it does everything differently now, or PlayStation 5, I have to literally put in what game I'm playing on it in order for it to show up correctly. Otherwise, it doesn't show up right. And it just shows up as games and demos. And I don't want to say that. I wanted to say what I'm playing. Now, Roadhog's another one that made some changes to his look. So, again, they changed the way the armor is. They changed the chain in the back for his hook. Used to be just all chain. Now you have the metal that connects it together. They changed, of course, the holster for the big knife. The biggest thing, of course, is the arm right there. But the biggest change is his hair. They gave him the mohawk, which you didn't have before. And of course, you had the big nose ring hanging through there. And oh, I did it again. Keep it in. And the classic look is this one. They didn't have the nose ring hanging out there. It was, the mask looks like it's more of a gas mask with the mouth sealed shut. You have the tire on the side with the spikes. So the armor looks more like it was like pieced together from whatever he could find. And, you know, not something that was, you know, actually any kind of armor set. So a big change. So now you have that big chunk of chain there with the spikes versus the tire. And you have the hog printed on the side there. The death skull. Definitely some changes to Mr. Roadhog here. So there's that. Okay. Sigma. Another one had some changes to it. This is the new look. They changed the headgear a little bit. They changed the color of the skin. giving it more white, whitish gray, silver tone look to it, with little bits of green. This one was more green with the charcoal gray and the white. And of course, everyone made fun of the fact that his toes are visible and showing up on there. And we still have the feet, we still have the toes, but the leg section is a little, the legs and stuff is a little different look for him. So yeah, there is that. They also changed the weapon types, the hyperspheres, where you can see them here, where it's more hexagonal design versus this one, which still has the hexagonal, but it has more of a diamond look to it, or a star shape look to it, versus the other one. So small changes. Winston, again, more of an aesthetic look. Still very similar color, but they gave the arm there. You can see the data pad that's on his arm. The headband's a little changed quite a bit. I like that. I love this right here. The thrusters and the stuff in back look slimmer, more streamlined. I like the look of that better. He also has his feet are covered and stuff. I like the shoes that he's wearing. Definitely good look for Winston. I like this a lot. If you look at the original look, you can see, again, very similar, but the arm is plain. You have the lunar symbol on back, and those jetpacks in back are very blocky, very kind of bulky looking. Even the tubes look very bulky. I think this one looks a lot more streamlined and a lot better look. I also like the spine protection right there in the back. So very good on him. Hammond, I'm going to have to find this one because this is the one that screwed up, like I said, on me. Okay, so this is the new Hammond. And as you can see, they changed the guns. They changed the color ever so slightly. They had the spikes around the legs. They changed the ammo a slight bit, and just the overall color. They gave him a new outfit because they put, it looks like it put his Luna spacesuit on him with his goggles, versus what he used to have, which was just this kind of an work outfit with the little patch that you can see that on his head shows up. The gun, of course, is different. They look more like flamethrowers than machine guns. And of course, as you can see, the machine gun thing is rounder. Again, no spikes. This is more gray, gray on gray tones versus the new one, which has more of a almost a brassy color or a bronzy color to it. So yeah, I like the look of this. Very nice. His quad guns look great, and currently this is the skin I have on him. Zarya, again, minor changes to Zarya. She still has pretty much the same look, same outfit. I like they have the cords running through the thing now, versus this one, which is looks like just a worn out piece of, you know, armor that she was wearing. A bit battered, scratched, and bruised from all the battles she's been through, of course. They changed her hair a little bit more, made it a little bit longer, get the ponytail on there, which I think looks nice. They changed the coif a little in front, a bit different. The outfit is more fuller. Before, it looked like it was just like a breastplate and some metal pads on her legs, where this looks more like an all-out outfit that was designed from head to toe for her protection. So definitely a nice look for her. Yep. The weapon, of course, a bit of a change here. You have the logo on it now. The colors changed quite a bit. From this one, there's the logos down there. This one was more white. This one has white, but it has a lot more gray in there, and adds a little more blue to certain points. The catcher where the energy builds up, the chamber has changed quite a bit, and so just a slightly different look than what it was. The gun cannon also looks different than the original Tesla cannon look. So that is our Zarya. Now we come over here to our DPS and we go straight to Ash. Ash and Bob have a nice sleeker look. She has a little bit more red, adding a little more flare. You can see the back of her jacket, the cloak thingy, or whatever it's called, hanging down, the tails, which is still all gray, but it's slimmer, it's sleeker, and it has the texture and the red on it. Just giving her more look and more ability. You can have the belt buckles that move, both on the legs and on the jacket. Bob looks, well, fairly much like Bob. They did change his jacket a little bit more, gave a little more characteristics to it, a little more better look to it than the original Bob. And you can see here is the original one. She looks like the strap-up boots. Like I said, the little tail thingy is more of a brownish that hangs down and tends to clip into the leg. If you can see that, it's clipping into her leg. The hairstyle is different. The hat is different. She had like the red tie and the chest, the sleeveless jacket is kind of buttoned up, and of course Bob, his jacket is just this plain jacket there. It looks nice, but like I said, I think this look looks a lot better. The hat is much better. Definitely a little bit more color to it, a little more texture, and of course Bob is definitely looking a lot better with everything moving and shaking there. So that is the two of them. A big change, of course, is to my man Bastion here, the noob cannon. He has a lot more greens than he did before. Definitely some major changes. You can see that our man Torbjorn is definitely taking a like to Bastion and made some changes to his kit. There's of course his buddy right there on the side, and he has a little baseball cap. His tank cannon has changed, and if we go into tank mode, actually, there are some major changes there too, because he's definitely changed the way he looks altogether. As far as the look goes, this is the original Bastion. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. This is the original Bastion, which has the green, but it's more of a kind of a camel green, you know, army colors. You have the faded, I don't know, it's like an orange or like a brick red. He looks like he needs a massive paint job. Very dirty. The gun is and the cannon. Everything just looks different, and even the bird has changed color. The bird is more yellow here, whereas here he's, you know, a lighter shade of yellow, a lot more white. Like I said, the paint job has been touched up, so he has more color to him. A lot more yellow than he had before, because it was more white. The chassis is more white with the little touches of the rusted or the painted scratched up orange, brick orange. And the weird green. This just has a lot more color. So yeah, that is Bastion. Cassidy, once known as McCree, we don't use that name no more. Chest plate has changed. The poncho has changed. It was a poncho before. Now it looks more like a cape, like a little throw cape, a bit different than he used to. The boots have changed a bit. The cape looks more rubbery than it used to. Hat and the gun look good, but yeah, they made. Oh, I did it again. They made some changes to the original. He had more of a tanner look. This definitely looks more like a poncho because it has more of a texture to it as far as like a fabric texture. But you have the rips and the tears on it. You have the nice pattern, the Midwestern pattern. So it makes it look like he was, out, say in New Mexico or somewhere out there, and and again the chest piece is a little plinger looking here. The boots are covered up by the chaps. And here, the chaps have been gone, and you can see the boots clearly. Like I said, the poncho is a totally different color, and it's sort of, like I said, the chest piece is all massively changed. Shows off that chest better, and the hat, of course, has a slight look to it as well. I think I like this better. Look a little bit better. I'm not so thrilled about the poncho though. I like the original poncho, but the rest of it I think is really, really good. It's a good look for him. Echo, nothing. As far as I've looked this over multiple times. I've checked. I thought I saw something, and look again, and look again, and look again, and I am literally not seeing shit difference between Echo 1 and Echo 2. So, yeah. So, like I said, there's 1. There's 2. No difference. I don't understand what the point of it is. This is the one I usually like to play. I don't understand the difference between 1 and 2, but yeah, that's it. Now, like I said before, both Genji and Hanzo have gotten an entirely new look. More of a, I don't want to say stripped down version, but it's definitely more of a casual side. So you can see that he has like the sweats on. It looks like he's got running shoes on and the leggings instead of like his armor body completely exposed. He's now wearing, the hoodie. He's got, like I said, the pants and everything on there. Definitely gives him a different look to it. Looks like he's out for a jog and anything else. And he still has the ribbon and back attached to the back of his head that dangs down, that shows the, his allegiance. Oh, I forgot to show the original. If you hadn't seen the original, of course, is just like I said. It's just him with the exposed metal body and the swords, and that's it. Nothing spectacular. Good body, but this just has a lot more character, nuance, and style. So now we go down to Hanzo, which again, like I said, very similar look. It has the, instead of having the look that looked more like an old Japanese outfit, whatever, this has a more modern look to it. Now he still has, he has the jacket on, whatever, but he still has the jacket hung over on one side and draping down the other, and using the belt loop to hold the jacket in place. You can see the ripples right there where the jacket is gathering. So he still has the one arm exposed, but instead of wearing like the gi or whatever it was he's wearing, he's now wearing this jacket with just that sequence exposed, and then the shirt, of course, underneath it. He still has the texture underneath. Just the whole thing looks a little bit nicer, a little more casual looking, but still very close to what Hanzo would wear. And of course, he has the lovely flare on the sides right there. Looks great. Beautiful look for Hanzo. Here you can see the gray is a little bit lighter. So just a little bit plainer. You can see the legs a little bit more. And then of course his chest is bare, whereas now his chest isn't bare, the arms aren't even bare, everything else has been covered up. And it's just a nicer looking thing. They got rid of the little gore thingy in front that he drinks from, and now it's just a satchel. They got the rope tied there and stuff, and then his quiver and back. So Very nice, very good. Again, the boots or shoes look like running shoes. So that is Hanzo and Genji, the Shimada brothers. Now Junkrat. Junkrat looks very evil. I mean, I always thought he looked kind of mad to begin with, but this is almost evil genius mad. I mean, look at that look with the new goggles on and everything. And the missing tooth. That face just screams, you know, I am gonna fuck shit up. Oh, sorry, language. His arm is changed. They changed the color of his pants and his boot. They gave the Riptire a completely different look. That's been totally overhauled from the original Riptire. Here he is there with his burnt hair showing, that almost mad Joker look. Just the regular glove and stuff, and the torn pants exposing the leg with the regular boots, and of course the tire just has spikes on it, and only a portion of it was exposed so that he could use the rip line to, you know, start the tire up. Whereas this one, like I said, definitely a whole new look for Junkrat that we didn't get in the last game. Alright, moving on to May's. Another changes in May. The outfit is a little more, I don't want to say bigger, but it covers a lot more than the original. The original one, I mean, had that, you know, that parka look to it, the big parka boots. This one, the boots are now metallic or metal. The outfit is thinner, even though it has the plushy hood. It doesn't look like it's as heavy or as straining as the other one does. And like I said, just a slightly different look than the original, but still a very good look for May. They put the thing in their hair there, and yeah, I think she looks good. You know, instead of the traditional Chinese, you know, spike in the hair look with the thing, they just gave her a slightly different look there, and I like it a lot. I think it looks a lot better for me, so definitely a good look for her. I'm sure we're gonna have more colors on that one. Farah, another one they did some changes on, a lot more blues to her outfits. The hawk head looks a little bit different. Her face looks a little different. I think they shortened her hair a bit. The wings, however, the wings look more like wings with like the little jetpack inside the brakes there to give her the jump jets. They look more like wings, where if you look at the original ones, they look like jets. These look like jet engines that was just attached to a wing-looking outfit. This one's all blue. Oh, this one's all blue, but I like this one because it adds a little more white to the blue and a little bit more gray. Definitely a lot more texture and color. And like I said, I like the wings better because the wings are more defined and they look better than the classic. She also gets rid of the braids and the little bands there on her hair. So yeah, a little more modern look for our Farah. So very, very nice. Reaper, if you've probably seen him too. He was online several times. Slight changes to the outfit, not too much versus the original. The original had the cloak was a little bit smaller, a bit scratched up and damaged. The pants had a little more texture on it, and of course the boots have made some changes. The boots are still metallic, but now the pants are have a different like clothing texture to it. The cloak is longer, it covers more. The guns have made a massive change to them because they look a little sleeker looking, a little more futuristic. And I believe the mask has changed ever so much too. It looks before it looked like a death skull in the original, versus this one looks more like an eagle or a owl skull. So definitely a little bit different look for him, but I like it. I like that one a lot. Coming down here, this is Sojourn. She is brand new to us. She looks like she's getting ready to go out on a jog as well, because she has those. I mean, her legs are pretty much exposed. Again, even though they are metallic, she does have that exposed legs. You can see the maple leaf right there because she's Canadian. Again, like I said, the outfit, it looks like she's wearing like this open jacket that has the straps across it, and she looks like she's wearing a workout outfit, like she's gonna go to the gym. Instead of doing some major mission. Very interesting. I'm surprised they didn't give her any more of an actual outfit. Like a combat outfit or something, like soldier or something. But this is, she is technically retired, like everybody else is. So this is the outfit that she is chosen to wear. So that's that. Now they also made some changes to Soldier 76. Major changes to Soldier 76. I mentioned it the other day when I was talking about Soldier. You can see here, this is the old picture. You have the visor, you have the mask, the hairline, the whole 9 yards, and this is what we get now. The eyepiece that straps around the visor, the face mask is gone. We have shorter hair, kind of cropped at the top, or cut off at the top, with a little more of a flat top, and the nice thick beard and mustache. I mean, dad look all around. The jacket has changed. The Soldier 76 thing is smaller up front right there, but you still have the big 76 in back. So that's still the same. Colors are a little more muted. There's still blue, but it's more grays and the metallic silvers versus the original Soldier 76, where the jacket was completely covering the chest piece. It had more white on it, as you can see. You had the things on the side for his heel, and the metallic on the shoes, and of course the white in the back with the Soldier 76. So this one has, again, slightly muted colors, you can say, because it's more metallic and a lot more gray than the white before. They got rid of all the white and it's all metallic. They changed the shoes, so now he looks like he's wearing shoes again, and he has the metal guards on, covering his shin just below his kneecaps. So definitely a different look for him. I like it a lot. I should have went over some of the guns, because they did change the guns for a lot of these people too. I know why I did that for. So yeah, I should have went over all the guns. So Bunny Blaster has a slightly different look to it. They added whatever that is to the bunny thingy, and they changed the handle ever so much. Where before it was just gray and pink with the solid bunny, it's now that flat with the little sticker on it, and the blaster has more color to it before. Arissa's has the spear now, which she didn't have before. Which is something completely new, where before it was, we didn't have the spear, but we didn't have anything else. It was just her gun arm that they used to show, and so that's completely different. Winston's Tesla cannon again, a little more streamlined. I like the look of this. Very, very nice. Versus the original one, looks a little bit bigger and bulkier. Not as much color. I like the gold added to the new one. And again, you can see the changes to the gun. Okay, let's see here. Yep. Again, sight changes to the bow there. We went over his rip tire. I don't think they go over the cannon though. Oh yeah, so that's the new cannon, the trigger, and the bomb. There's the trap, which has those steel claws now versus the original trap, and of course the tire. There's bombs for you. All right. Let's see here. Up. This one is a little more whiter. It's like definitely looks like something she put together versus the other one, which looks more like a weapon that was designed for her, which is probably what happens after she rejoined Overwatch. Her weapon had changed drastically. So. Not a lot of changes in that one. A little bit changed. Got the eye on the gun. Now we talked about Reapers earlier. So this is the new Hellfire shotgun versus the classic Hellfire shotgun. Soldier we just went over, so we're gonna go right straight into Sombra now. Sombra's look, again, got a major change. They added the a change to the color in her hair where the shaving is. They added a second tone to her head with the straps that come down there on her hair. The outfit's changed. You have the lighter blue right there. The thing doesn't cover all the way down like it used to. The jacket's changed with a little bit of pockets on there. And even the back sequence that uses for teleporting has changed dramatically. See there, her hair is just long on one side with the color streaks on the bottom and the pattern across her head, whatever. And then the front of the jacket just kind of covers it, and it's more gray and purple, where this one has a lot more color to it. Her weapon has also changed. I like the way the color changes between the blue and the pink in the thing there on the side. This one's just plain, has her symbol on it, and here we see the original gun, which is just, you can have that wonderful strap on there, which makes it look like an actual something that's digital, because it has that strip that older computers use, but old computers use those, new ones don't. Which again would make no sense with today's technology, which is why this one looks better, because that strip now that connects the sequences is digital. It's not, it looks more like it's fiber optic than the old strap. I forget what those things are called, but the old connection strip that the other gun has. So definitely a nicer look to it, more gray, a little more color. Definitely a good look for her all the way around. I like Sombra a lot. They changed her kit quite a bit. We'll talk about her in a moment when we get to the characters. Changes to there's Symmetra, of course. Again, they changed her outfit, very nice. She still has the shoes that look really cool. Metallic on the leggings. The outfit is changed. It's has the gold that goes across the chest piece. The blue is a little bit shorter. They changed her hair slightly, and they've also changed the visor. If you look at the original, her hair is all neat and back. It comes out the back of the headdress. It's all glass up front, and then the metal, of course. And then, of course, the outfit is just a straight, all the way down piece versus the one which just hangs off to one side. With the stocking look on the legs, it shows more leg and thigh. This one is more covered up. This looks more like a uniform than just an outfit that she's wearing, which I think really works with the company that she's looking for. Like I said, the outfit looks definitely a lot different. Her weapon, of course, big changes here. The turrets, of course, have changed also. They have a completely different look to it. And, of course, the portal now has more of almost like a digital window or like a glass versus the opening the other one has. If we come over here, we can see, like I said, oh, that was weird. You know, here's the gun. Very plain, the all white with a little bit of silver here and there. The gun, or the turret, looks more like a camera than a turret, but there we go. And then, of course, the portal. Which is funny because they changed the thing, because it used to be more of a rounded circle versus this one. So why they made that change on that one, I have no idea, but they did change the base of it. So there is that. I don't know where that glitch is coming from, but that's a very interesting glitch for sure. Torbjorn got a new look as well. As you can see, the goggles on his head has been changed. The patch is red. They gave him a little difference as far as the chest piece, the legs, the color to his suit, the outfit and back, and of course the fire from the engine and back. Definitely a slightly different look to Torb from the classic, where he looks more like a dwarf. Oops, sorry, doing that. He looks more like a dwarf here. You know, like something you would see, not only like in the game Deep Rock Galactic, but more like, you know, your classic idea of what a dwarf is. You know, someone goes into a mine and goes, you know, digging for stuff. This is what he looks like. Even though he looks more like a futuristic dwarf, he looks like, you know, a dwarf that you would see almost in Lord of the Rings. Whereas this one has more, almost a Viking look because of this, the way the beard is braided and the looks. The claw looks a little more menacing, the hammer, and the jetpack is definitely more futuristic. Okay, so as far as weapons go, of course we have the gun, which of course fires the plasma bolts and stuff. His hammer, which he uses for repair, which is nice to see better days, and of course the turrets that he makes. Yep. I said this look. Said the gun has a little more definition to it. Hammer. The hammer almost looks like with the handle there. It looks like it was something that was taken from like the hose of a fire truck. You know, when you get the end of the hose and you have the hook there and you crank the hose to open the fire or the water out. Looks really weird. And of course, the turret has a slight change to it as well. A little more characteristic all the way around for the Torb. Tracer, of course, one of the biggest controversies of this game is when Tracer first came out, her derriere was more prominent, because the way the straps and everything went around her cheeks, it just made him look a lot fuller, a lot, I don't know, bubblier, I guess. And people had problem with this because it looked like she was just, because a lot of the pictures had her turned around, so she's looking, so you see the backside, and so everybody was looking at her butt and made comments how she's sitting here and showing off her butt, showing off her butt, showing off her butt. And so they've changed some things here. First, they got rid of the straps and stuff that went around her legs, so they cut all that out. They added more yellow and orange to the outfit, to the bottom part. They changed the jackets so that the sleeves hang out. They changed the glasses ever so much. And the arm pieces, like I said, the back is just a straight, smooth, nothing. It's very simple, very subtle. I like it a lot versus the original skin, which again, you had to put that metal piece on there. They had to tone down the butt so it wasn't so bad, but she had it. So definitely a slightly different look there for the gun. Overall, not a bad look. Widowmakers. This one I can give or take. I like the outfit. I like the look of the outfit. I don't know if I like the braid. I like the way the hair was before. Of course, it's clipping through her gun again. Oh, sorry about that. Whoa. Ooh, okay, let's see. If we now go to healers, so real fast, we got Anna. Again, a bit of a change from, oops, I didn't want the gun. A bit of a change from her original look, which has a tighter cloth, a more desert look, where this one is a little newer, a little more streamlined, a lot more blue. You have the very prominent emblem in the back, and of course the weapons. Oops. Ah, didn't mean to do that. Oh, shoot. Yeah, I spent almost an hour going over this, and I'm still not done yet. BAP has made some changes too. They gave him that kind of a, mohawk style, crop top. They changed the look of some of his outfits, gave him more green, and of course the gunmetal look versus his original skin, which was more of a blue with touches of yellow. Oops. And Brigitte, they may have slight changes to her look, not a whole lot. Definitely changed the hair color, hairstyle a little bit. They got rid of the thing that hangs down there. Where it's more like a jacket look that hangs down. A single outfit than that thing that was just kind of attached to her. Luis again got some changes to his kit. A lot more of the bright green. He got that bright green attached to his hair there. I don't know if it's supposed to be dyed hair or what that's supposed to be. Hanging down looking like tubes or something. They shortened his hair on top, gave him a little bit of a goatee, changed his glasses a little bit, and of course changed the colors of his outfit a little bit more than this, which is a lot more blue and the green stuff, the hair hanging down a little bit more, and the glasses were the headset, which is very straightforward. This one has a little bit better to it, as the headphones are more prominent over his head, attaches up to the top where his hair comes out, so it goes around that and stuff. His gun. Okay. Mercy's changes to Mercy. They shortened her hair. I don't know if I like the long hair before. They changed her headpiece. So instead of looking like a halo, it looks more like it's a headpiece. Slight changes to the wings, the outfits. You have the flares on the side more. So definitely a slight different color from this, which had more of the chest piece looking like a military, or like a doctor's outfit, with the sides hanging out. You had the material hanging down the front and back. The wings were all white, and like I said, the headpiece again looks more like a halo because it has the gold with the hair very long in the front, hanging down. With the ponytail versus the very sleek, trimmed down look of this one. Hey Rain, how you doing? Hello, hon. How was your day today? We're just going over the characters really fast. I'm spending forever talking about these characters, and I'm not going over. I haven't even started playing the game yet. Her staff and her gun, and it looks different, yes, because unfortunately this is the only outfit, the only character I have the gun that is gold, so it's not actually the traditional look. So if we come down here to the this is the default color for the Mercy skin versus what I have on her. So slightly changes to the parasol than what she used to have. Because if you look at it, the parasol definitely looks a little bit different here than it does here. So her heal wand, definitely a bit different. Definitely some changes to Moria. Again, the pictures are not reminiscent of the new look. You can see the eye patch is more of a metallic, almost white look. The hair colors changed a little bit. The back plate that has the whatever the stuff is that she draws energy from has changed. Her outfit has more of a almost a tan look, with the leggings having a slight change to them as well as the hand pieces that she throws the stuff off. Definitely has a bit of a change to it than what they used to look like. And then here's the original one, where it was more of a darker gunmetal gray. They got rid of the headband that she was wearing in the original one and just left her head exposed. Very nice look for Moya. And then we come over here now to Zenyatta, the last character. Definitely we got that Shangali monk look about him. Same as before, but this one has more of a torn, tattered look to the legs, to the piece of cloth hanging out the back, the one hanging out in front. This one looks a little newer, a little tighter, a little more clean looking. The belt loop, everything. This definitely has a nicer look to it. Someone who's been maintained versus the almost shabby look that the original had. And of course, the orbs, which he throws off, which have made some slight changes to the orbs. Okay, so now that is done, we're going to go into the training area and look over some of the new changes to some of the characters that have been made. First off with Doomfist.
Our future will be forged in conflict.
So he still has the jump. You still have the gun. The big difference is that you only have the slam. The uppercut is gone because now it's a defense mode. And of course, his super is still the same. So that's one of the biggest changes with that character. Our new character here, she's awesome.
You're embarrassing yourself.
If this character had more life to it, that knife would have ejected and you pull it forward and boom.
You got too close, didn't ya?
Nice, huh? You can also do the swipe with the other gun, so you can do this, pull them forward, and then go wham. So there's that, and then the shout she does, which powers up everybody that's in her thing.
Only in unity will we find strength.
Major changes here to her. Her gun does not do as much damage from a distance. It's more She's meant to be more close range, so the closer you are, the more damage she does. She still has her shield. The big difference is that now her secondary attack is that. And then she does this spin. Which not only attack people, but it basically reflects back the gunfire from the enemies before. So you come over here and you do this, and go. And like I said, it reflects backwards at them.
Are you in distress?
So you can see there, see? How fast it was, she killed them off. Okay, so, major changes there. As far as everything else is concerned. And then, that's the new super. They got rid of, like I said, the bongo, and that does that. And what that does is that brings everybody together around her, and basically it kind of swirls them up and they get attacked at the end with the big attack. So nice change to her kit. She's definitely different. Reinhardt pretty much the same, not a lot changed there. Zarya, on the other hand,
we are strong.
her bubble, as you can see, is done twice. Now she can do same as before, throw a bubble on them, throw a bubble on her, and that's it. She's done. You know, she has the regular bolts she can do, and of course the regular gunfire she can do. The big difference with her, though, is when the bubble's now up, she can actually do bubbles twice.
They can't hurt.
Oops. On two different people now, or save it for herself and do it twice on herself. So that's a great way to help out a companion who is low on health or needs some help, and so someone can get over there and help them. Or if someone's making like a big push play, I've seen teams in Overwatch they use it, like say they'll throw the shield on somebody when like say the Reaper's getting ready to make his attack. This way he can't be killed as easily, because now he has a shield on it. And of course the shield ends up powering her up because it absorbs and she gets that energy. So again, that's still the same. So Wrecking Ball pretty much still the same as far as he goes. Shield, ball. So not a lot there, and of course he still has the mine that he does for his super. So very similar to that. Okay. Winston's big change is that he has this new charge he can do, along with the regular tester cannon, which has more of a closer range. Other than that, the jump is still the same. Barrier, jump, the whole 9 yards. Not a lot of changes there to his kit. The barrier doesn't stay as long as it did before. That's one of the big changes they made, is they keep making the barriers less and less each time.
Why seek answers when we do not know the question?
He is, again, still pretty much similar.
Actuating
Goes
the barrier.
out. Powers in. Thing, and of course, rock.
Brute force.
And his super is still the same thing. So not a lot of changes there. Roadhog, again, pretty much standard. You know, he's got his hook. He's got his double blast, and of course his heal, and that's pretty much it. Not a lot of changes to him. Not a lot of changes made to her kit, as well as still the coach set, the damage, the whole 9 yards of the dynamite. Definitely not a lot of changes to her. Bastion, on the other hand, has some major. We're gonna go over a few things. His big thing is that his combat roll he has instead of before it used to be like a scoot. It's now a roll, and now he has the Magna grenade, which is completely different. So let's go over Bastion here. Bastion now, like I said, his change is completely different. Before the turret mode was just you stand and you do turret. Now he does this, and you can actually move. It is for a limited time only. You now have this blast you can do, which of course is also limited. So now I have to wait for it to do the thing again. I can't stay in turret mode as before. Everything is on a timer. His super has changed dramatically. His gun doesn't fire as fast as it used to. So there's no longer staying in one place being the turret. You have to literally move around. You can stay in one place, but again, it's for a short period of time, so you're not going to get as much out of it as you used to. So there's more strategy to the gameplay for his character now. Okay, and then we do his super, which is and that's it. So instead of doing the tank mode where he throws the tank cannon shots, he now is a stationary gun which fires weapons from above. So big change to the Bastion. Again, like I said,
someone needs to fill this out.
And then you do the grenade, which will actually attach to an enemy. So if you come over here to the enemy, let's do that, and go.
Chew on that.
So it's like I said, it's more of a grenade than it was before. Before it was a stun, and you used it to stun enemies so you can get a shot off on them. She has no changes whatsoever. She's exactly the same. They really didn't do anything to her kit. Genji again has no changes to his kit. They have made no changes to Hanzo. He's exactly the same as he's always been. No massive changes to Junkrat. No changes, of course, to Mei. I heard she will have changes in the PvE portion, because you can do different things with her, but as far as the PvP, she has no changes. No changes at all to Pharah. She is pretty much the same thing. Nothing new for Widowmaker. Nothing new for Tracer. She'll have some changes. I know they'll come in the PvP. Torb, again, nothing major there. Symmetra. Most of her stuff is, I think they made some minor changes to how her portal works. I think the distance has changed on it, and I think the turrets are a little bit different as well, because they will damage and slow enemies when they're moving. So there's actually a bit of a difference to her character. So we're gonna come over here, and I'm going to put some turrets up over there. I'll put one over here. I'll put one over here, and you'll see that when she comes in, the character, that character is more slowed down than it used to be.
Double kill. Triple kill.
Trapped in your own mind.
And that's pretty much how that works. And of course, the number of turrets come back up again because she can reposition the turret at any given time. The one is now gone and is now positioned over there. Same as before. And of course, her wall still is pretty much the same. Going out as far as you could possibly see and covering, pretty much encasing everything.
Perfection.
Her,
Teleporter online. Double kill. Open for bar.
and like I said, you can see that the portal looks a lot different than the original one. So that's that. Sombra, major changes to Sombra.
There are no secrets.
Stealth mode now stays in stealth until you're ready to attack. You don't have to actually pull out of stealth. The hack has changed. It does both the hack and her EMP does different things because it does before you should take out the shields and disable their ability. It still disables, but it doesn't disable for as long as it used to. It's mainly meant to remove the shields, take down some of the health, so that her weapon fire will do more damage to an enemy. So she still has her thing. Boom. And now you can actually teleport, or you can do that in mode. So now only when she fires will. And you can see how fast that went. So now again she jumped back into. And again.
Somebody call. Does not compute.
You make great target practice.
¿Qué onda?
And
Apagando las luces.
La próxima vez será interesante.
so that's Sombra in a nutshell.
Gotta go.
I don't know. They sound like they changed her voice lines a little bit. I don't know if they have. Soldier, again, no major changes to him, just the look. Reaper, again, no major changes to him, except his look. Soldier, brand new character. Let's go check her out real fast. Okay,
We're
one of
in
the
this
first things
together.
we need to look at is
All
her
of us.
slide. Do this, and boom, and you get that little jump there. Her gun,
Enemy down.
and then she has a charge up, so if you gain it right, boom, and done. She then has her secondary attack, which is this, which will slow down enemies and make them more vulnerable for a short period of time. And then of course her primary attack,
Now
her
your
ultimate,
finest hour.
is basically just like her secondary attack, only you can do it like multiple times within a short period of time.
Empowered and ready to fire. Double threat neutralized. That's that.
Okay, now let's come over here. Oh.
This
And there we
ends
go.
now. Who's next? Double.
You can see right there.
Cooling down. That's just
Then-
embarrassing. You're falling apart.
You can see there, that's her gun right there. She has several shots she can put out when you put her ultimate up. Very powerful, very deadly. If you're really good with her shots, if you're a great hit scan, she can be very devastating to play. Moving on to our healers. As far as I know, there's been no changes to the healers at all. Pretty much the same as they were before. They might change some of the, like, how long, say, something lasts versus how long it used to last. As far as, like, you know, shields go, how much damage they have. That's a big thing. They changed a lot of the characters so that the damage they used to have had increased. But other than that, yeah, she still does the same things as she did before.
I'm Dinah Zyter. Now who's taking target practice?
The big difference is that
This will help you.
They screwed up her thing here. So she has this almost jump that she does by mistake.
Feel stronger?
I love how the robots talk now. Before they used to just like not say a lot.
Activating healing stream.
Yeah, see, she has that jump now that she used to never have before. And I guess that's become a problem for some people. I'm actually waiting for someone to, there it goes. There's the res.
You didn't think that through, did you?
So, yeah. So, yeah, that was, I guess that's a little glitch that goes on with the jumping. So, it was a point where she could, like constantly jump up and down repeatedly, and it looked like it was going to be a hassle. But yeah, so that's pretty much it. Let's get out of the game here. And let's get into the actual game itself. Now, right now, they're just doing quick play and roll quick play. Everything else for the beta is closed down. There is nothing else. We're going to go ahead and we're just going to go straight for the all. More than likely, I'm going to end up with support because it looks like support's only 2 minutes versus 10 minutes for tank and 7 minutes for the damage. Which is hilarious because usually everybody wants to play damage and nobody wants to play tank. But now the tanks are a lot more fun. The phonetic combat of the tank is really grown. So a lot more people are playing tank than they used to, which is, again, like I said, it's very, very weird. For me, I'm used to almost always playing tanks and heals. And though I do play tanks and heals a lot, I've actually got to play damage in these games. Let me drink here, sorry. What I would do is I would just do tank only or tank damage only, and I'd actually get to play damage. Of course, I spend more time in. Oh, see, I'm damage. Okay, so someone's already got. Let's do soldier.
Every soldier needs a cause.
So they've already started this game. So let's. Damn it. I got a slow death.
I rubbed some dirt on it. Let's go.
I don't understand what that means. You actually hear him breathing now. It's just funny. Damn.
You're falling apart. Damn.
That's what I said.
If I'm still standing, I'm still fighting.
Great, our tank is doing nothing. Shit. Well, this game is like definitely toast.
The payload has reached the checkpoint.
These people aren't doing anything. The tank is not even available. She's completely AFK, sitting there. The rest of the people, like I said, that's one thing about this game. This is a game of coordination, and almost everybody in this game is so uncoordinated right now. And my thing's already dead. And there's no healers. Oh, there he is. And my territory down. Oh, now the tanks decided to join us. Yep. The only difference of this game versus back the actual game when we play is this works more like with competitive, where you still have to play both sides. Or before it's just one or the other. You didn't actually get to play both ends.
Select your hero.
Probably more of a turf here this time.
Is all I have left. I gave up my father's empire and his fortune alongside it.
Dang.
Nice dude. I respect a man who puts his hair up.
It's more practical. Quite dignified.
I like that. I like a man who puts his hair up. Quite practical, more dignified. Yes, I think so. Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Catch objective A.
Sharpen yourselves for battle.
Up.
You can't hide.
Shit. If my heroes doing their job, I wouldn't have that problem.
There is still much I must do.
Match this BPM.
That's funny.
Let's get some healing beats going. Your end is within my reach.
I am restored. Scanning.
Shit. This portal is a terrible thing to have on you.
My hand needs a knife.
I wish I could
It's
play
not
soldier.
my time yet.
There's other person has a lock on her already.
You can't hide.
Shit. Already used the heal pack there. Since nobody was near me.
Understood.
For something more.
My ultimate is almost ready.
Adaptive circuits engaged. By well-made gear.
Into the iris.
Girl.
Shit.
I must recharge.
It's go time.
Surrender to my will.
Come on, people.
Time for the...
Well, I got the arrow out anyways. I did take out a couple people. Oh, take out both the healers. Oh my god. Come on, people, go. The healers are down. This is the time to press.
Capturing the point. We didn't come this far to quit now. I'm on fire.
Got it, finally. Yes.
Escort the payload.
Damn.
Shit. That's good, right behind me.
This time, I will be sharper. Scanning.
Better from you. A taste of poison. Engage.
Show me how to do that?
Let's move this way.
Can't hide.
Dang, hit the wrong thing.
Time for the reckoning.
60 seconds.
Oh, let's break it. Damn!
Nice.
Nice work, team. Keep it moving.
Okay, we got this point.
Has reached the chip.
Enemy down.
Vamos escurachar!
In my reach.
I got 2 more people. Nice. Okay. I get that orb off me.
Come to an end.
60 seconds remaining.
Yeah. Nice. Empire kill streak. Yeah, they changed the board too. The way the board used to work, used to be a strip on the bottom that had had your stuff on it. Now they actually show the entire board, how everybody is, what everybody's playing and stuff. You can actually see when their super's up too. So you can see that I have 16 eliminations, no assists. And unfortunately I had 10 deaths. So I have quite a few deaths. And most of that came at the beginning.
Honor is all I have left.
Okay, So now we have a minute to push it as far as we can. They have 4 minutes to match. Whatever we do. So this is going to be a very short trip. There they are.
Catch these healing waves.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Precision and control.
I can get that.
This music stops for no one. Oh, you want to hear this?
Okay, so we gotta stay with the cart no matter what.
Surrender to my will. Just getting started.
Leaving the cart is pretty much instant death for us, and they know it. They have to try to get us off the cart. They have to try to get us away from...
Oh, let's break it! Damn!
It's go time.
On the point. Yep, they went off. Okay, so that's it. That is as far as we got.
Score
Not too bad for having no time.
3. Switching sides.
67.73 meters.
Prepare your defenses. Select your
I don't know what that big thing is in my faces.
The true enemy of humanity is disorder. I will see this task completed.
attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Sentry deployed.
Catch these healing waves.
Setting up the car wash.
I love doing that. You can't shoot my turret, sir.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
I'm under attack!
Teleporter online. We move quickly.
Dang it, they got past the turrets.
I will follow my path. Teleporter online.
Dang it. Come on, Turret, do something
There
now.
is still much to be done.
No opposition is insurmountable.
My favorite part.
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Teleporter online. Defenses in place.
A taste of poison.
Yahi param vastavika hai.
Adaptive circuits engaged. Roadhog.
In place.
Surrender to my will. I'm going whole hog.
God damn it. Yeah. We got a minute and a quarter to push it all the way, and we don't have. Never mind. Come on, go. Ah, shit. Yeah, too late. It was a nice try, but we really did not have the people. The other team was far more coordinated than we were, and they had more time because they really were able to just get through everything. Now, the thing with this is they still do the play of the game, but at the end they don't have a lot of the stuff they used to have yet, because a lot of it's not finished yet. You also can't do the team vote thingy where you upvote people for helping out or doing their whatever good job they did. So that's all been removed. They've also changed this too. Like if you're playing multiple maps, there's a button you can hit now that will allow you to go into this map and choose wherever you want to be.
We're in this together. All of us. Going somewhere?
I got a timer, it jumps better.
I have the right stuff.
No vaya a ser que lo necesite.
Good to see you.
Oh, hit the same.
Damn.
Hello. ¿Qué tal?
The right stuff.
Breaking them down.
Oopsie.
Hitting the ground running.
Oh, almost made it. God damn it, I missed my target.
Might have to adjust my approach.
I am the queen.
Dang, negative. I got stuck. There was soldier over there. God damn it.
Recalculating.
Helden sterben nicht.
Greetings!
Damn it! Going somewhere?
You're safe with me. Enemies located in the pilot's territory.
I have my eye on you.
Okay, let's turn around.
Traveling to New Queen Street.
Ah, New Queen Street. Okay, so we are DPS again. Let's try to play Sojourn for real this time. I like how you can toggle now the chat by hitting the R3
We're in this
versus
together.
before you had to actually turn it on at the start of the game. So this is the station we're in.
Have I really got to eat vegetables? It's like crunch, crunch, crunch. How long have I got to chew these?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Objective unlocks in 30
This is the push map.
Just what I was looking for.
I could use some assistance.
Okay.
Pick a direction, please.
Hitting the ground running.
Pick a direction, please. Uh-oh. Okay, we got control. Oh, they do. Shit.
I owe you one. That feels much better.
Don't let them push any further.
Breaking them down. The enemy's pushing. Let's take care of them.
Shit, how am I super? But I had no heals at the time. I really needed the healing. I should have waited.
Hitting the
That
ground
was my
running.
bad.
We need to put a stop to their push.
Yes, I know.
Sure that doesn't stop.
Enemy team is pushing forward.
Yeah, they have much room. Much more room to go with. You're almost here.
Not the first, not the last.
Try to keep up. Execute them all. Till Valhalla.
Just what I was looking for. Thanks for the help. Stop them pushing and do it now! They're pushing ahead.
Oh, that's it. We're dead.
Gonna need a new paint job after this. They're pushing ahead. Take them out.
When you can push.
Stop them pushing and do it now.
Why is the Mercy healing the healer instead of healing the tank or the DPS?
Disrupting.
Stay near the immortality field.
They're moving.
Till
My
Valhalla.
ultimate is ready.
Again. Within a few minutes of the last one.
This ends now. Recharging. Blaming the robot.
Picking up the pace.
We're going against the odds. They've taken the robot. How irksome. They're pushing ahead. Take them out.
Yep, that's it. And that was push. And that's really all there's. We're pretty much just doing the new maps. I wish I could show it to you, but apparently the custom game does not allow you to go in unless you have more than one person. So I can't make my own map like I used to. Before I'd be able to create a map. I know that's going to change, but before I could sit there and go into the custom mode and say, okay, I want to change what map I'm using. And say, okay, I only want to see Circuit Rail, I only want to see Coliseum, New Queen Street, whatever the new ones are. I can look at them and I can run through them and I can see what's what and what's everything supposed to look like and how they're supposed to look like. And it doesn't really give me the ability to do that anymore. See, because I can't go down here and hit start. Oh, I can. Oh, there it goes. Before I could, the start wouldn't come up. So here's Coliseum. So we're just going to we're moving to.
We're here to be heard.
So here's, of course, it's Lucio's place. So you can see you have the soccer area and you have the kind of Brazilian symbol. Everything is very washed out, and it looks like very colorful, but it looks like it could use a definite serious paint job. definitely Lucio's kind of place. Because here's the dance floor. You got the music up here, you know, going. Everything's pumping. Definitely Lucio's kind of. I mean, it looks like him. So I believe this is where the cart gets pushed to.
Get into this groove. This is my favorite part.
Lots of areas in which to explore. No pack there. Lots of alleyways. I've been here once before. I was actually in a battle one time for this place, and we were in the I was in the enemy team, and we came from over here. So there's the enemy spawner, right? Spawn room right there. So that's this place. Kind of cool. Colosseo. Oh, we also have Naples. I think that's one we've already been through before. Circuit Royale is another one we haven't done. They got rid of the two control points, so we no longer have any of those. So this is Circuit Royale. I think we're in the south of France. I'm not 100% sure. Oh, great. It's Maleficent. I mean, I thought those kind of looked like Cruella de Vil to begin with. Even though she's wearing gold. So this is the defense point. The attackers will come through here and try to push this race car to its destination. And you have all kinds of little rooms and areas to go to. Try to help capture your point. So of course the track goes all the way this way. Around there, you can try to like come through here and like capture, try to capture the upper area. See if you can like capture the point from behind. There's another field area. You can go both ways here. Try to help cut off your enemies or see if you can try to push the cart forward. You can also come around back this way. There's a lower sequence down here which leads back to the bottom area, and one that leads up. You got the back side here, so you can come up from behind for a surprise attack on your enemies. This is a very good map for snipers. So then he comes here, turns around, and goes into the hotel, where it drives all the way down here. There's another great spot up here. This is really good for sniping. I think this is probably a spawn point. I wouldn't be surprised. But if you can get up on the top sequences, you can definitely spawn from up there and surprise your attackers. Definitely get some good shots in from up above. Come over here and you can sit here and shoot, or come over here with the pool area and shoot through there. Interesting pool, the fact that there's no water. It's literally like not even an inch thick. I mean, who could use this pool? I have no idea. This is more like just lying in the water versus like, you know, actually swimming or anything. Yeah, you come up here and you can try to attack your enemies from getting to the point, and then of course you bring it here and you win the game. Simple as that. But yeah, like I said, then I got Coliseum. Coliseum, I think it's another push map. I'm trying to remember the other one I was looking for that we didn't get to finish. It was a hybrid. Here it is. So, oh, this is it. Okay. Oops. Okay. We want Midtown. Oops.
Now entering Midtown.
Again, this is the U.S.
We're here to be heard.
Lots of areas you can go. Again, lots of high ground areas to help stop your attackers from attacking, giving you a bit of a leeway. This is the capture point right here. So within there is the fire engine that you need to stop the enemy from pushing, or if you're the enemy team, you need to push it. And you come from over here. There's high ground right above here. It's the subway station. There's one of your exit points. And the other 2 exit points right there. Boom, bang, boom. And so you would try to come around here best you can, avoid the enemies sitting up on top trying to snipe you. Push through the subway train or underneath it. That's what you want to do. Try to attack your enemies from above, capture the point, and push it through to its destination. I think it goes this way? It either goes this way or it comes through here. I don't remember which way it goes. But it definitely comes this way around. Through all the streets here. Past the car. Or the taxi. Up and around. This gate will drop when you reach here. And it goes into here. Down this platform, around here, and to this point here in the ground is where it needs to go. And that is pretty much Midtown. So yeah, that's pretty much Overwatch. I mean, I think we've done pretty good. Showing you off what's what, trying to give you guys an idea how the characters play. I wish I had a chance to play Junker Queen. I could probably jump in just a match and just go into just the custom lobby thingy and just play around with it just so you can see what she looks like. But that's pretty much it. This is pretty much what Overwatch 2 is. It's very fast paced. It's more, like I said, it's more frenetic. It's a lot more team-based than the original game was. I mean, the original game was a team-based game. It always has been team-based game. But this one really calls for your team to be well-coordinated. If you are not well-coordinated, you're going to fall apart very, very easily. And unfortunately, that's happened many, many times during the Overwatch League. There's been a couple of teams out there that are... They have, like, good individual plays. They have really good individual moments, sequences where someone does really good, gets a lot of headshots or a lot of kills, whatever. Healer who's just popping off. But there is no team cohesion. And when it comes to the other team having a really good cohesion and making an attack together as a team, that team falls apart. I mean, they were talking about earlier, I think it was, I forget who was playing. I know it was the Titans they were talking about, because they talk about how many of the Titans team have really good individual players. They had some really good individual team moments. And they had literally, at the end of the sequence, they had like 5 supers ready to go. They had 5 ultimates ready to go, ready to be used, and they never got a chance to use them. They literally fell apart at the end. And just, like I said, end up losing the match, dropping the spaghetti, as Custa loves to say, because they just weren't there. They just weren't the team they needed to be. And so this game really requires that. As you've seen in my gameplay, you know, there are times that me and the team were doing really, really good, and even though I had some good plays and everything, and some other people had some good plays, as a team, we were not coordinated enough. We didn't have that cohesion, and it fell apart when the other team, you know, who did have some sort of, you know, I don't know if they were using mics or not, but they were just better coordinated than we were, and they worked together as a team instead of breaking apart, and healers not healing who they should be healing. And that's one of the problems with, I love Baptiste and I love Zenyatta, but they're called flex heals for a reason, because 9 times out of 10 the person's playing them is usually using them for attack and not necessarily for heals. Heals is a secondary thing. And if the person playing is not used to watching the team's individual life bars, making sure they know when to heal, making sure they're on their people as fast as they can, try to get them healed as quickly as possible, everything falls to part. Brigitte is probably the only exception because when she is attacking, she is healing. So anyone who's in her radius, when she attacks, will get the heals. And that is not necessarily what happens with Zenyatta or with Baptiste. They are strictly damage when they are attacking, unless you do something specific to make them heal. And unfortunately, like I said, in that last match, Mercy spent more time healing Baptiste, who, although is doing damage, is not going to do as much damage as, say, my character or the other DPS or even the tank. So instead of protecting us, she's protecting the other healer. Why? And that's when everything falls apart. But other than that, yeah, that's it. This episode of the Rats Cast, guys. Again, I want to thank you all for being here, being part of the show. Big shout out again to my friend Rain74 for stopping in and saying hello real briefly. That again, I appreciate you guys for stopping in and saying hello, checking out the channel for a while. Like I said, you don't have to follow, you don't have to subscribe. Just be here and be a part of the show. That makes me so much happier than anything else. But if you do want to do those things, you can subscribe right here, or follow along right here to, you can't subscribe, but you can follow right here, twitch.tv/theratscast, by hitting the little heart there, and you can follow along. And you should get notifications when we go live. You can also follow me on Twitch at cyperrat, or on Instagram at the Rats Cast, and I will usually post there when I'm going live and what game I'm going to be going live with. You can go down below and hit the little button down there, the links to those two, as well as a link to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/theratscast, where you can catch all of my other Overwatch gameplay, as well as a ton of other content like the Minecrafter show, and of course the show before that we did, if you like Minecraft, we did the Trophy Hunter show, as well as a ton of other games I've been playing and having a bunch of fun with, so you can go check all those out there. Lots of playlists for you guys to look at and check out. And if you're already watching there, you can go ahead and hit the subscribe button there, put the notification button on so you know when new content gets posted. But yeah, there's a ton of stuff to keep you guys occupied for a long, long time. I'm still working on some of the playlists and fixing things up, but other than that, yeah, it's all there for you guys to watch. Go check it out. And again, if you guys want to follow, subscribe, whatever, please do. You don't have to. I am an affiliate, so yeah, you can subscribe to Twitch. But again, for me, your viewership is more important. You guys just being here and watching this show is more important to me. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart. I hope to see you guys on the very next episode of the Rats Cast. Until then, this is cyperrat signing out for now. Later, bye.